Hello and welcome to an online ranked Age of Empires game that I literally just played like 2 seconds ago, and it was crazy. That's why I'm kind of showing you today. Yeah, as I said, I've literally just played it. I'm all hot and sweaty. My armpits are like really hot. I should probably put some more deodorant on now. That's just how much how much of a stressful game this ended up being. So I'm going to speed the game up a bit. So yes, this was an 860 elo game. I've kind of hit my peak. This is kind of like the highest elo I've been in a very long time. The highest elo I've ever got to was like 893, and that was more or less when the game first came out, when I started playing one-on-one ranked, and from then on it's been more or less downhill. So I'm playing against a guy called a Big Bag of Bacon. That's his Steam name. He was playing as the Magyars. And honestly, I'm not sure what they were good for. I kind of get them mixed up with Mongols. And honestly, this game got so stressful, I never had time to even look at the tech tree to see what Mongols were good for. Or Magyars are good for, even. In fact, I didn't even know what Portuguese were really good for. I never actually managed to look at the tech tree because this game got so stressful. I always go random civ because, I don't know, I feel like that spices the game up a bit. I know I could probably do better if I just focused on one civ. But you know, that's just how it is. We're playing a gold pit. It's a map where you kind of want to control the center. If you can't control the center, then it's more or less GG. So yeah, so I'm not a massive fan of gold pit. Honestly, I try to avoid it as much as I can. So yeah. So anyway, the reason I'm showing you this game is because one of my great strategies is castle dropping. That's where you like build a castle in the middle of the guy's base. And it's worked really well for me. That's probably one of the reasons why I've managed to get to 860 elo, is just because of my castle drops. It's worked like the last 6 games I've done a castle dropped, it's worked like 5 out of the 6 times. One of them it didn't work was I wasn't able to finish my castle, and that was more or less GG. So yeah, so that was kind of my plan. Honestly though, in hindsight, I don't think Gold Pit's a good map to do castle drops. Because you want to focus on the center and you don't want to put a castle drop in someone's base when they're probably more focusing on trying to get to the center. Like in your base, you're kind of probably more focused on just farming and getting wood, while gold and stones in the middle. Am I making sense? I have no idea. I'm just saying random words. So yeah, so at this point I'm just focusing on getting to castle age, collecting as much stone as I can. I think I'd more or less scouted his base, so I was kind of working out a good place to put a castle in his base. Big Bacon though was actually doing how you're supposed to do this map and actually focus on the middle. In hindsight, probably putting a castle here would have been better in the middle, but instead I decided to build a castle here. In hindsight, this was actually a really bad castle drop because it's actually like at the back of his base, so he was able just to move to his middle. Like around here would have been a better place to have done a castle drop in hindsight. Watching this game back though, it just occurred to me this guy doesn't seem to like lumber camps. Like I don't think he's built one lumber camp like anywhere. He likes to keep his builds fit. Anyway, so I decided to actually build a castle here, do a castle drop in the middle. That's kind of where you're supposed to build a castle. And it did catch him a bit off guard. And then build a town centre, and then, you know, focusing on my eco, managed to get one of his monks. And yeah, things are going well. At this point I'm just on my way to Imperial Age. And then I was planning to build some trebs to take out his castle. Yeah, things are going well, so I'll just speed the game up a bit. There we go, and then, yep, now in Imperial Age. Managed to get to Imperial Age before he did. Build another castle. And then this is something I didn't actually expect. This kind of caught me completely off guard. Getting castle dropped to myself. And I remember like thinking, God, this is so dumb. Why are you like castle dropping me in Imperial Age? I can just build trebs and take them down. It's not an issue. I wasn't even panicking at this point. So I was busy like building trebs here, take out his castle here. And yeah, I didn't expect him to castle drop me like 8 times. This completely caught me off guard. So I'm just building some trebs, gonna take some of these castles down. Everything's going well, you know. It's fine, build as many castles as you can. Like, I don't care. And then, yeah, this was hilarious. He managed to take out my castle with 30 vills. I hadn't got round to researching murder holes. And honestly, that was like the first time I've ever seen a castle get taken out by just villagers. And yeah, at this point I'm struggling with resources. He managed to he was literally taking me out with villagers this whole game. I don't think he built any army, just villagers. And yeah, now he had control in the middle, something that's really bad for me. And yeah, I don't know, maybe Magyars have really strong vills, but yeah. So at this point I'm just like trying to reboom. But I kind of already knew this was more or less GG. He was cast drop me again. And yeah, he literally defeated me with villagers. I mean, if you look at the achievements, he had 183 vills. I don't even think he had an army. He had 11 soldiers apparently somewhere. I guess that's Trebs. Is that Trebs? Maybe that's Trebs. I don't know. I don't know where his army, his so-called army is. Crazy. That was a crazy game.